Hello Aries and welcome to Sincere Tarot. This is your mid-December reading. Do you like my Christmas tree? It's almost done. I just need to put some baubles on later. Your theme for mid-December is, the Ace of Swords. This could be speaking your truth, a new idea. This could be an important message that's spoken, written, or on social media, for example. But and it could also be a new perspective. So let's see what the cards have in store for you. So what does Aries need to know for mid-December? Okay, interesting. Wow. Things are overall looking all right. I feel like you have it's mainly likely to be a bit more of a new perspective. So in the past, we have got the Two of Wands, so some sort of crossroads, maybe planning about what direction you're going to go with your life, something that feels inspiring or some sort of creative project. Now at the moment you are coming up as the Four of Wands, so I feel like you've kind of made it to a new level, but you're not really quite in the energy. Like you are in the energy, but you're not quite acting on it. There also might be, it's almost like being at a different level of some people. For example, there might be certain people in your life that you're just not on the same page as, like you used to be. And it might be something in particular about a Queen of Wands. This could be a female earth sign, but it could also represent work or just someone who has a lot of earth in their charts. But this could be how you make your money. Something like that. I feel as though there's been some sort of a revelation because the energy in between you and what you need to know is rejuvenation. And this is also the Judgment card in many decks. It's an awakening. So you might be feeling like kind of in a weird space right now. And the reason why is because on a spiritual level, you are absolutely waking up. You are coming into your own. You're kind of in this transitional phase. I'm just feeling I need to look at the residual energy. So it may have, this is just the bottom of the deck, so the residual energy even before the Two of Wands may have been, there was some sort of deceit or trickery potentially of someone or a particular situation in your life. Maybe this was your energy, and I feel like, you know, you've got a new perspective now. You're looking at things in a very clear way, and you might even be speaking your truth a lot more, right? The outcome is the Temperance card. So just so you know, this outcome, like this is happening no matter what, because this is a trump card. And Temperance is just being patient, feeling things out, not making any rash decisions, just being patient. And I feel like settling into this new perspective, this new feeling, this new kind of place that you're living your life. It's like on a different level, okay? And I feel like it's going to be very healing for you because your outcome is aspected by the Ten of Cups, which to me represents, you know, community and family. I feel like your connections with people are going to be so much more fulfilling. In fact, you may recognize the amazing community that you have in your life and all the love that you have, and so you're able to appreciate it a lot more. I really feel like there's been some sort of a breakthrough, and it might have been because of a particular female, or it may have been because of some sort of work. I'm feeling for most of you, it's going to be an earth sign female, but it doesn't necessarily need to be female. It could be a physical male that just maybe in some ways has more feminine aspects. We all have masculine, feminine within us, the good and the not good, different balances. Yeah, and I feel like you are just, there's nothing to hide, and you're kind of waking up maybe to just the way that you view this person. You just maybe feel a bit of a disconnect in a way. You're just like, you can't connect with them the way that you used to, or that you thought that you used to. And their outcome is aspected by the Six of Cups. So this may have been someone from your childhood. You know, maybe it was a childhood lover or a childhood friend, or maybe it's even a family member or a sibling or something like that. So you two have, you know, quite a past with one another. And even if that's not the case, maybe you felt that connection with this person because you've had past lives together, all right? Now let's just get a little, but yeah, definitely a clear new perspective. All right, let's get some clarification, please, for Aries for the situation in mid-December. Wow. Yeah, I definitely see you kind of turning away from this person. in the past, you felt like a lot more fulfilled with this person, like things couldn't get any better, but then there was some sort of a crossroads. I feel like you are the one, you're being aspected by the Prince of Cups. So sometimes this person can be a little bit fickle. So I think that maybe even though in the past you're like, yes, this person is amazing, this person is everything that I need, etc. By the way, this could be romantic, but it could also be, friends that are like two peas in a pod. It can be any type of partnership. And in fact, it could be like a group of people, like a clique or a club, for example, because the Queen of Pentacles can also represent an organization. It could even be a gym, you know what I mean? It could be a CrossFit group. It can be something like that. But I feel like your heart's just kind of maybe, or the way that you feel about it has changed. And it might actually be partly because maybe some things that they said with the Knight of Swords, maybe they were a little bit too abrupt. Maybe they were too focused on you and maybe a little bit controlling with their words, or maybe they completely focused on something else and were completely ignoring you, which I think might be a possibility. And you're like, well, we don't really, and you just didn't have that feeling. You felt more detached from them. And the energy in between, rejuvenation, is being clarified by the Hierophant. This can also sometimes be a Taurus influence, but this is also an organized chaos. So I feel like, everything maybe got called to judgment with the rejuvenation card. Like everything came out to the open. You're seeing things clearly, completely about the energy in the relationship with this person or organization. And you're just watching the chips fall where they may. You're getting a lot more clarification. You're being able to, once all of this came to the surface, you're now able to organize your thoughts and your thinking. And again, you're seeing things very clearly with a new perspective, a new fresh perspective. I feel like, so you just need to be patient and let things happen. I don't really see any physical actions that you can take, just kind of getting used to this new feeling. And the outcome is also clarified by the Princess of Discs. So there may be someone, you may still, keep some of the connection with this person. It just may not be, or organization, it might just not be as much as what it was before. There's value to all relationships, good or bad, because we learn so many things from relationships. And I think you are going to take a lot of what you learned in your physically continue to do that. Not all of it, but just the parts that serve you. And I feel that you have been able to become a lot more grounded and maybe connected with your body and the earth and things like that. But this is also the outcome, that you are going to be more connected. You're still going to be open-minded. You've learned some practical skills, okay? Now, this is interesting. I feel like you're going to find your love and connection, your main source of love and connection, away from this person or organization, because the Ten of Cups outcome is clarified by the Hermit. So, and also it's facing like away with my layout. So I feel that, this connection with this person has served its purpose. You're taking what's value, some value from it to continue to apply to your life, but you're going to get your emotional connection through other means, other people, okay? And they might not be that upset about, they might actually turn a little bit in a way, because their outcome is clarified by the Queen of Wands. And I'm feeling that the energy that I'm getting, even though this is often a very good card, the energy that I'm getting from it is that just someone who is completely, they're going to be completely self-centered in a way, completely self-serving. They're not going to change to suit your needs and what you need, right? Let's get some, okay, I just want to ask, let's clarify this Queen of Wands once more. Well, you know what? They've still learned a lot from you as well. And it's just both. So this connection did have an important purpose for both of you to learn. And both of you have spiritually grown and evolved a lot. But that doesn't mean that the connection is meant to continue. Why did you turn away, Prince of Cups, Knight of Cups? Interesting. Yeah, you just kind of went with your intuition and just decided to turn away. Just going with what felt right. Let's clarify this Hermit. Yeah, I feel there may have been some sort of betrayal, maybe with them saying particular things without thinking. And let's clarify this Princess of Discs once more. Yeah, I feel that there are going to be a lot of messages in the future, potentially, but it's not necessarily going to go anywhere, right? All right, what advice does Aries need to know for this situation? Please and thank you. Yep, you just had a new feeling, and okay, so the first advice card, we've got the Ace of Cups. This was genuinely, like, there is genuine love and affection and care, but it's like you need to get it from a new source, and that source primarily is from you, you know, with self-love and just figuring out, you have to do what's right for you, what feels emotionally right, even if it's different from what has been happening before. Again, we've got the Temperance card. I wouldn't be making any drastic decisions. I would just be feeling things out, taking baby steps, things like that. Whatever feels right, because this is a new situation for you. Third advice card, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. You need a little bit more structure and stability when it comes to connection. And so that's exactly, I think maybe they were a little bit they weren't as stable as what you wanted. Not as much security in the connection, because, I mean, if there was, would it be ending like this? Final advice card, the Four of Wands. Home is what you make your home, you know. The home is where your backbone is. So your home is, you know, all of humanity, right? It's not just your biological family. It's not just your friends. It's not just a certain group. It's everyone. And I feel that maybe the reason why you felt a little bit detached from these people is because, you know, you recognize that it's bigger than that. Your community that you are going to connect with, it's not just limited to like one person or one group of people. It's more expansive than that. And the more expansive it is, the more security you have, okay? If you'd like a private reading, send me an email or check out my website. That's in the description down below. You can also follow me on social media. Thank you to everyone who's liked, shared, subscribed, and for those of you who are subscribed, please do hit that notification bell, because YouTube doesn't really recommend my videos to my own subscribers, which is silly, don't you think? Comment below if this reading resonated with you, and if you're still here, you get a secret bonus card, Knight of Cups. So for a lot of you, this was a romantic endeavor, and it is okay to flirt. Flirt away, my friends. See you later. Bye.